Madayong mga math learners, it's me again, your Math Esther here to discuss about addition and subtraction of dissimilar fractions. Okay, but before we proceed, let us first review what is a dissimilar fractions. So, dissimilar fractions are fractions with different denominators, no? So, meaning, lahi-lahi sila denominators. Example, we have 2 over 5 and 3 over 7. So, if you can observe, ang isa 5, ang isa 7 ang denominator. So, these are dissimilar fractions. Next, we have 9 over 13 and 8 over 11. So, again, we have 13 and 11 as denominators. So, these two are also dissimilar fractions. Okay? So, sa pag-add or subtract of dissimilar fractions, naatay mga procedures to follow. So, first is to convert two similar fractions. So, since dissimilar sila, ang atong target first is himuon silang similar fractions, no? Similar fractions are fractions nga naay same denominator. So, unsaon man pag-convert? We need to find the LCD, least common denominator, or we can also call it as LCM or the least common multiple, no? So, after converting it to similar fractions, i-perform nato ang indicated operation sa numerator. So, it's either plus or minus. Diba? And lastly, copy lang the denominator. Okay? So, to understand further, let's have examples. Number 1, if we have 2 over 5 plus 3 over 7. So, 5 and 7 ang denominator. So, dissimilar. So, dili nato siya ma-add directly, no? Himuon sa nato siya og sa getong steps. First is to convert it to similar fraction by finding the LCD or LCM. So, pangitaon sa nato ang LCD or LCM sa 5 and 7. So, unsaon gani? So, list lang nato ang iyang multiples. Una sa 5, multiples are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and so on. And for 7, the multiples are 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, and so on. Saan pagkuha sa multiples? Skip counting lang, no? The number given, or i-multiply by 1, 2, 3, and so on, no? So, least common. So, common sa may pareho sa ilaha nga pinakagamay. So, if we can observe, it is the number 35. Wala na may kapareho other than 35, di ba? So, siya lang atong LCD or LCM. And then, atong given fractions mo na to ato i-convert para mahimong similar fractions, no? So, kining 2 over 5 using our LCD na 35 mo na to siya atong bagong denominator. Okay, so to get the numerator, all we have to do is to divide the denominator. So, 35 divided by 5 will give us 7. And then, ang quotient ato will be multiplied sa numerator. So, that will be 7 times 2. And that is now our new numerator. It's 14. So, ang 2 over 5 was converted to 14 over 35. And then, the second fraction, 3 over 7. So, again, using the LCM 35. Kaya mo man atong goal, himuon sila similar fractions. Pareho og denominator. Okay? So, again, using the same process, divide na to mga denominators. 35 divided by 7 will give us 5. Then, ang quotient i-multiply sa numerator. So, that is 5 times 3 will give us 15. Okay? So, if we can observe, pareho na sila og denominators, no? So, 3 over 7 is equal to 15 over 35. So, mo na to siya ang bagong fractions. So, ang 14 over 35 and 15 over 35. Okay? So, na-convert na nato sila into similar fractions by using their LCD. Okay. Sige, itong next step, i-perform nato ang indicated operation in the numerator. So, ang ato ang indicated operation is plus. No? So, i-add lang nato ang unsa man, numerator lang. Okay? So, 14 plus 35 will give us 29. And then, lastly, sa himuon, copy the denominator. Wala tayo buhaton sa denominator, kopyahon lang. So, that is over 35. Okay? So, in its simplest form na, dili na siya ma-reduce. Therefore, that is now the final answer. So, 2/5 plus 3 over 7 is equal to 29 over 35. Another example. We have 2/3 minus 1/4. Okay, again, dissimilar fractions, dili pareho og denominator, 3 and 4. So, first step, again, we have to convert it to similar fractions by finding the LCD or LCM. So, i-list lang nato ang multiples, no, sa atong denominators 3 and 4. So, for 3, we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, and so on. For 4, we have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, and 28, and so on. So, unsa man ang pinakagamay nga common sila, that is the number 12. So, therefore, that is our LCD. Okay? So, convert na nato nino. 2/3 first, convert sa denominator na 12. Katwil ng LCM. So, procedure, so ito, divide the denominator. 12 divided by 3 will give us 4. Then, katong quotient multiplied sa numerator. 4 times 2 will give us 8. Okay? So, 2/3 is equal to 8 over 12. Okay, dito sunod sa 1/4. 1/4, muna itong 12 yung denominator, kaya muna yung LCD. So, 12 divided by 4 will give us 3. Then, multiply it to the numerator. 3 times 1 is equal to 3 again. So, therefore, ang 2/3 mahimo ng 8 over 12. Copy the operation. And then, 1/4 mahimo ng 3 over 12. Okay. So, na-convert na nato sila sa similar fractions. Next is to perform the indicated operations in the numerator. So, 8 minus 3 will give us 5. And then lastly, have to copy the denominator, which is 12. So, 2/3 minus 1/4 is equal to 5 over 12. On to our next example, we have 5 over 12 plus 3 over 8. Okay, first step, no? Since these are dissimilar, 12 and 8, lahi-lahi. So, find dayon nato iyang LCM for 12 and 8. Okay, so list the multiples, 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, and so on. For 8, we have 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, and so on. So, least common, pinakagamay nga pariho, is 24. So, therefore, using the LCM na 24, convert na to ang 5 over 12, no? With a 24 na denominator. So, again, divide. 24 divided by 12 will give us 2. Multiply sa numerator. 2 times 5 is equal to 10. Okay, next, itong 3 over 8. So, denominator is 24 because that is your LCM or LCD. So, 24 divided by 8 is 3. Then, multiply the numerator. 3 times 3 will give us 9. So, mahimo na siya 10 over 24 plus 9 over 24. So, similar na. Sa isunod, perform the indicated operations sa numerator. So, 10 plus 9 will give us 19. And then, just copy the denominator 24. Okay? Simplest form na, di na siya ma-reduce further. So, 5 over 12 plus 3 over 8 is equal to 19 over 24. Okay? And for our last example, we have 18 over 18 and 5 over 6 minus 12 and 3 over 9. So, dissimilar fractions, no? Pero this time, ang given nato are mixed fraction, di ba? So, same process gihapon. Just that, na lang tayo mga whole numbers here. Okay? So, same process. Find the LCM of 6 and 9. So, for 6, the multiples are 6, 12, 18, 24, and 30. For 9, 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, and so on. So, least common multiple is 18. Okay, so himuon nato ni siya og inay 18 nga denominator. So, 18 and 5 over 6. O, kopyahan lang tong whole number. Ayaw biyai. Kaya naman tayo equal sign. So, equal yun na sila. Okay? So, 18 divides sa denominator. That will give us 3. And then, multiply po sa numerator. 3 times 5 will give us 15. Then, for 12 and 3 over 9, we have, kopya lang, no? Ang whole number 12. Then, divide denominator. 18 divided by 9 will give us 2. Multiply sa numerator. 2 times 3 is equal to 6. Okay? So, ano na itong bagong fractions? 18 and 15 over 8 minus 12 and 6 over 18. Okay, so sunod, similar fractions naman sila. At ito nang i-perform ang indicated operation. So, since natay whole number siya, itong first minus. 18 minus 12 will give us 6. And then, numerator, 15 minus 6 is equal to 9. And then, copy the denominator, 18. Okay. So, if you can observe, pwede pa ni siya ma-reduce. Saan pag-reduce? Using the GCF, no? So, the GCF of 9 and 18 is 9. So, ato itong i-divide karon ang atong GCF, both sa numerator o denominator. So, 9 divided by 9 will give us 1. And then, 18 divided by 9 is 2. So, therefore, na-reduce na nato siya. So, 18 and 5 over 6 minus 12 and 3 over 9 is equal to 6 and 1/2. Okay? That's it for now. Thank you and bye.